Casual here. The reinstated Outriders broadcast has just finished, and have I got great news for you. New Horizon is confirmed, it is a huge free update, and it's coming tomorrow, November the 16th. Let's get into all the good stuff and stay with me for some enormous news at the end. First things first, we are getting 4 new expeditions: Molten Depths, the Marshal's Complex, the Wellspring and City of Nomads. On the face of it, this is more the same, in new locations with a new mini story, yes, but that is only the beginning of the changes coming. Going forward, expeditions will not have a timer as default, and all the rewards for completing an expedition will be rewarded no matter how long the expedition takes. They did mention that rewards will be equalised, reflecting that certain expeditions take longer than others. This implies to me that longer expeditions may provide better rewards than the shorter ones, which could fundamentally change which ones are run the most. No more Boomtown. I think this is a good change and will make more builds viable, but it won't change the meta. The faster you can complete an expedition, the faster drops minutes you will get, so there's still an inherent reward for builds that can complete expeditions quicker, which is essentially the builds we all use today. The only change I can see is that not dying becomes a premium, and so running glass cannon builds are not really ideal. If you do like having an expedition timer, you can turn it back on, but this is all about bragging rights now. There was an interesting thing that they said about the new expeditions. Without the timer, they encourage us to explore the expeditions, particularly the new locations, because, and I'm quoting here, they are a bit different and special in many ways. Does this sound like there may be hidden areas, or bosses, or chests in these expeditions that we can find? That sounds flipping awesome if there is. The other thing that has always been a problem with expeditions is the random nature of the loot drops. While PCF has recognised this somewhat with their anti-duplication system, the fact that so many people are still trying to get a Death Shield shows that it was not the fix we all needed. New Horizon is introducing 2 new ways to get the legendaries you want. Firstly, Eye of the Storm will now reward you with a pick and choose guaranteed legendary, with a choice of 3 to choose from. Secondly, Tiago will now be selling a random legendary item, which you can buy for drop pod resources. You can also refresh your stock, including the random legendary item. Now, they didn't mention it specifically in the broadcast, but as you can see, this also changes all of the legendary items Tiago is selling, which is huge. It makes completing your collection much easier. The final big thing they announced is a TRANSMOG system. You know, the Destiny 2 system, which requires grinding for resources and is capped? Well, this one is completely free. You can transmog as many times as you would like, and you can transmog across characters and classes. Hats off to PCF on this one, and I can't wait to get in there and play around with it. When I say I can't wait, I don't have to, because the New Horizon patch comes out tomorrow. Oh, and anyone who logs in this week gets a new legendary for free. Interestingly, they did mention new weapons are being introduced with New Horizon, without saying that much about it. They showed one epic weapon, but nothing about new legendary weapons or armor. I would be surprised if there aren't some new legendaries being introduced, but it's time to get grinding, I think, to find them. Finally, they introduced some quality of life changes, the ability to skip the opening titles, controller customization options, fully functioning crossplay support, albeit this is something that has been slowly improved over a period of time. They did mention buffs to weapons and armor, but this seemed to be referring to the ones that have been introduced since launch. We will have to wait for the full patch notes to see if the gear changes they talked about previously, including the changes to Fortress and Moaning Winds, are coming in tomorrow. I think that this is a great update, particularly given it is free and brings some changes that we've all been asking for. But is it enough? No new classes, no new story missions, possibly no new legendaries. I think the answer is no, it's not enough. But it might keep us going until the new expansion, World Slayer, comes out in 2022. Let's have a look at this now.
Oh, I've heard such terrible things about you. How many of my people did you kill just to reach us?
Well, not a lot is given away by this other than new boss types, which hopefully means that we also be getting new enemy types and new mechanics. New locations and story goes without saying, but we will have to wait to find out more. The date has also not been confirmed other than next year. Hopefully not in the last week of February when so much else is coming out. Overall, I think that this was a very positive update, and I hope to see you all in Enoch. Hit the subscribe button to be the first to find out when more details are available for New Horizon and World Slayer. Until next time, casual out.